The story is simple. Boy meets girl. Boy and girl move into suburban tract house in San Diego. Boy and girl go to sleep. Boy and girl think they hear noises, think they may see something. And then they decide to record over a series of nights, 3 weeks of nights, sounds, visuals, anything while they sleep, just to make sure that their house isn't haunted or something or other. That's basically the framework of the film Paranormal Activity. It's become a huge cult success in its early weeks of release, at the time at least of this recording of this review. It stars Katie Featherston and Micah Sloat, and it is directed by Oren Peli. It's a convincingly scary film, and I wouldn't call it a horror film as much as I would call it a supernatural thriller, which is very riveting indeed. And its ability to create an aura of fear is really amazing. And it's done using the barest of effects and the most subtle of visual effects as well. And it's a bare bones production, convincingly shot with a video camera, a homemade video format, a documentary type film. It's a film that the camera moves in excessively. It moves a lot. Be warned, because the camera movement itself could literally make you sick. One person vomited during the film screening that I went to. Paranormal Activity is so very convincing because of the way it generates a slow burn in your mind. You wonder what the fuss is all about. Day after day, night after night, mostly nights, we begin to think we see something. We think we hear something. We're not sure. And Micah and Katie are not sure either. But it becomes increasingly clear that something is going on in this house. Something is going on. And we find out that something has gone on. And Paranormal Activity builds to a crescendo. It's a very effective way to get you to be afraid. And we are genuinely afraid and scared. Mr. Peli writes and edits the film as well, and he really does know how to get an audience to be frightened. This is not some cheap schlock or horror film at all. This is a very well made, despite the budget, which really has to be one of the great coups of all time, less than $50,000 or thereabouts. And Paranormal Activity has been scaring audiences everywhere, and it will scare you too, as it did me. I'm Omar Moore for PopcornReel.com.